Okay, so got a comment on yesterday's video. Today is what? Tuesday. On my oil leak repair on the 4230 as to what kind of grease gun this is. Well, I'm not really sure. I know it's a pump style. You pump it like this, and it gives you volumes. I use Valvoline grease with this, and you pump this up, that charges the hose, and then you use that handle and you can pump grease. You can do it either way. I only recommend using this to grease zerks with. If you're greasing chains, then use that to pump. It works pretty good. Someone says, "Oh, I thought you had an electric grease gun, and why aren't you using the electric grease gun?" Well, I do have an electric grease gun. It's a Lincoln. It's right there. I use that, and I also use, actually right now I'm not using it, but Timothy is. What are you using, Tim? What kind of grease gun? A pistol grip grease gun, and I also use the regular handle type grease gun. The reason I use different grease guns is pretty simple. I have different greases in each gun. This gun here is a high volume grease gun, so I can go around all the tractors, joints, and doing the steering axles and other universal joints. That's just a general purpose grease. I believe it's a lithium. Let me see here. What the hell is this? It's a General. Yeah, that's exactly it. Valvoline General multi-purpose grease. So it's good for universal joints and things like that, not CV joints. Now, the stuff that I use in my drive lines is very different. Very different. That is a high impact, high temperature grease. You can never have too good a quality grease in your drive lines. So that's what I use in the electric grease gun. So it's a high quality grease there. The pistol grip gun that he's using is just wheel bearing, cheap shit wheel bearing grease that he's using in a stack wagon, because that stuff, you can use the expensive stuff, but it pounds out anyway. So yeah, and you use cheap wheel bearing grease in the Lincoln Auto Luber on the baler. So that's why I use this grease gun. As you can see, if you hear that noise, that is my oiler. I'm running a test. But take this guy here, put a tube into it, and then you shoot it into there, and then it greases the whole entire system through those blocks up in there. You can see there's an idiot light right at the tip of my finger saying that it is working, that it has been working. Now, if I was to hook and do a test on this and hook a regular grease gun up to that zerk right there, that would run grease through the entire system, and there's a sensor up there at the tip of my finger that says, yeah, it's working. So that greases everything except for the drive lines and, of course, any universal joints. It doesn't do those. New Holland, I'm going to have to call Messick's again on this thing right now today, which is Tuesday, because they're supposed to put a new frame in there. Oh, Messick's might be calling me right now. No, it's not. It's somebody else. Anyway, we're not answering that. Anyhow, so Messick's is going to come out and they're going to replace this frame, this pickup frame. So everything has to come off of it. And they were talking about coming out today, but that's impossible. I'm not allowing them to do it today. But my welding repair has probably, I don't know, 1,000 bales on it already, and hasn't moved one iota. So yeah, and my test is working because I do have oil coming from, and this is wet. You see now that this thing is not running hot. It is running the way it's supposed to. I am actually going to have to tighten the chain a little bit because it's got some wear. This is a new John Deere chain. If you don't believe me that it's John Deere, let me find the edge. Right there it is. John Deere chain on a New Holland baler. So yeah. So that's the difference in the grease guns. That's the reason I use different grease guns. It's the reason that I don't only just use an electric one. They're about $300, give or take 20 bucks either way to buy them. So I only have one. I should have two, but I only have one. Two would go much faster. But anyhow, yeah, I think this video is long enough. But every day before you go out with one of these machines, like this baler, you really have to check the tensions on the chains. This honking big chain, this is what runs that rotor. So you really have to watch that. If that gets hot, which it is not, it's running just fine, and it's probably Chinese chain too. It actually looks like a, yeah, I don't even know what kind of chain it is. Let's see. Donahue, Donghua, D-O-N-G-H-U-A chain. Don't ask me where that's made. How about you, huh? Yeah. You know where it's made?
No.
Not in America, I don't think.
China.
Could be. I really am a little disappointed in the chain that was on this side. Chain on the other side I haven't had any problems with, but that big chain's perfect. I just keep tensioning it. This is the tensioner right here. That's just like a urethane block, and that takes the shock out of the chain. It's a shock absorber kind of thing. Works good. I like it. Works pretty good. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope I have enlightened you on my grease gun operation. Please comment, rate, and subscribe if you want Timothy to throw more gloves. I'm going to kick you in the nuts. You better run. Did I get you? Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. I really didn't mean to do that. We love you, Sasquatch. Anyway, oh yeah, we're going to the Tractor Pull 720, John Deere 60, and the 4230, and the Super M.
I think I'll drive the 4230 down.
Why? I'm not wearing my tires out. Put on. Oh yeah, it's still sitting there. Just saying.